U.S. election coming up. I think you can
Oh
sort a lot of
God,
things
you
out.
guys. I mean, what a pig's dinner. I don't know what to
100%.
say. Well, I don't know what to say to you. Yeah, it's all, look, the thing is that when you realize that's a bigger movie as the movies that we make, and you
Hmm.
realize it's all a scripted, really bad drama that is all designed just to kind of like, now extract the cash out of whoever they can.
They're dead. All of them.
Why are you here?
Revenge.
It was supposed to be buried, forgotten.
Solve it.
Find me Ryder Ward.
I have a plan. I'm gonna break the system.
Rhona, how's it going?
Hi, Jim. How's it going?
Doing well. Just got back from a trip in Europe, so just readjusting to time and everything.
Where are you? In New
Uh,
York?
I'm I'm in Chicago.
Oh, lovely. Okay, yeah, that's culturally quite different, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. I'm a native.
Did you drink all the wine and eat all the cheese?
I mean, I was in Poland and Turkey, so I did have a
Oh.
fair share of different things.
Oh, okay. Poland.
Yeah,
I okay.
ever been?
There must be a girlfriend involved.
No, no, no. I mean, I had family there, so visited family first time in 25 years, but they definitely
Okay.
want to get me hitched out there. So it's dangerous if I go back next time.
Then I think you have to sort of, isn't the prerequisite that you have to have a little more than a kind of a penchant for vodka?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Does that work for you?
I mean, it was fine once, but
How many pierogies can you eat in one sitting?
oh geez. Probably like eight. Uh
Yeah. They're good
they're
things.
addictive. They're
They're good
addictive.
things. Good
Yes.
things. We love it. We love a pierogi.
There you go.
My first boyfriend was a Polish count, so I know.
So you're familiar. You know how it goes. And yeah, the
I
the
do.
pierogies are the thing. So
Yeah, pierogies and vodka for breakfast, for sure.
100%.
So what are we here to chat about
Oh, we're
exactly? Other
here to
than
chat
pierogies?
about your numerous works and Hounds of War. And I'm thinking, like, after I saw Shadowland recently, and I'm thinking, like, you have like political government, like security expertise. I think at this point, I'm like, is this something you're pitching for a potential real role in the future?
It's weird, isn't it?
It's interesting. You're
It's
good at it.
it's super interesting, and also I do know probably more than I need to about all things to do with special ops. And I also realize that whether or not you're above the line or whichever line side of the line you're on is all wrong. It's all naughty business. They're all,
100%.
they all think they're doing the right thing, but they're really not.
See, voice of reason right here. We need you here in this U.S. election coming up. I think you can
Oh
sort a lot of
God,
things
you
out.
guys. I mean, what a pig's dinner. I don't know what to
100%.
say. Well, I don't know what to say to you. Yeah, it's all, look, the thing is that when you realize that's a bigger movie as the movies that we make, and you
Hmm.
realize it's all a scripted, really bad drama that is all designed just to kind of like, now extract the cash out of whoever they can,
Hmm.
while feeding them popcorn, sedated or laced with God knows what. That's the MO on both sides, whether it's fictional or not, because everything that I'm seeing on TV, whether it's on the news, I mean, mainstream media or otherwise, it is all fictional. It's all theatrics, isn't it?
100%. Yeah, no, I agree. Some of this stuff, it does feel like a movie with climaxes and twists and turns. It's like a thriller, you're watching. So
A bad one.
100%. Oh man, well
Really.
said. I'm very impressed. Now I've seen you in a lot of films. I'm a big fan of your work. Your fighting skills are really good. Is this now at this
Oh,
point something that you don't need much help choreographing because it kind of comes natural? I'm like, you can really pack a punch.
thanks. I think that's a compliment.
It
I think
is.
it is.
Oh, definitely.
Uh, I really like doing it. I really enjoy it.
It comes
Um,
through.
And you know, I really like that my body likes to sort of do it. It's sort of one of those, you know what, it's very much like dancing. It really is. But I tell you what, I've kind of figured out what I love about it, as well as just the physicality and the choreography and the dance and all that, is that the stunt coordinators and the stunt team, so the guys and gals that we get to do these amazing sequences with, are all unequivocally my favorite humans on any set. They are the most organized, they are the most passionate. They're not the most, but they are deeply passionate. There are many departments that are passionate. But they're also in an environment that can be really chaotic and full of monkey business. The stunt department are always like, this is what we're doing, safety first. Everybody like feels like they're being held in an equal space where everybody's life is as important as the other person. And it's like a really lovely family to be part of. And then when you do a solid take, you know, they've taught you the fight choreography and you've learnt it in half a day, which is like generally what happens to me these days, is like, I get hired for that, I think, because it costs less to have somebody there for not 2 weeks of rehearsal.
Yeah.
You know, I can be called in 2 days before and they throw a sequence at me and I've got it down. And to be able to get through the take in a short space of time and have your team look at you, you know, the director is one thing, but when your stunt department look at you and they give you the thumbs up and they go, you nailed it. It's the best feeling ever. It really is. You really feel like, I don't know, you feel like you made them proud because they work so hard, and you know, you're kind of there for them in a way, which is to make them look good at their job, and hopefully you don't mess it up. So I take that really seriously. And I also take it quite seriously that the people who are trained in the special ops arenas have gone through so many life experiences with various different fighting techniques, that to be able to incorporate that authentically is also really important.
Yeah.
Because if you see, and I see it the whole time with actresses who take on these kind of characters, and I'm like, the actress's elbows are up here, or they're not holding the gun right, or their fingers, and I'm like, what? How did this person get hired to do that? She just didn't know how to hold a gun. And you know, and then you like, I get feedback from fans and stuff, and someone like you saying, you know, well done, you actually do it right.
Yeah, no, that's so true. You know, I'm going to wrap by this. You and Frank worked on a TV show, an ABC show about like what, 14, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
The Gate, was it The Gate? I think it was The Gate, right?
It was, unfortunately. Yeah.
Was it fun to kind of get back to work with him, like, you know, all these years later? Is it kind of like riding a bike? You know, the chemistry's great between you two. I could see that friendship sort of come off, even with these characters too. It seemed like you guys knew each other, you know, legitimately.
Yeah, I don't know if I would quite liken it to riding a bike.
Well, something familiar.
No, I know what you mean. But there's a few puns that you could throw in there. There's definitely
100%, yeah.
definitely no bike riding happening. Thank you very much. You know, it's just like working with a family member. When you come back around, and it's the same with crew, it's the same with cast. It doesn't mean I just, you know, I've talked about, it doesn't matter. It's about likes or dislikes or any personal feelings. Is that when you know somebody and you understand the kind of the spectrum of the palette that they use, generally speaking, to paint, or, you know, the instruments they use in their to play their song. It's like everybody has, you know, a particular melody, and I don't even think that we are cognizant of it until we get to play with them again. And it's like, oh, and now you're going to play this and you're going to play this. Okay, great, I'm going to play this, and it gives you a sense of sort of like, yeah, it's a familiarity, and it makes it much more relaxed and therefore fun. It doesn't make it predictable, but it gives it that sort of like, oh, this again, okay, I know how to navigate this.
Well done. I enjoyed it. It was a fun movie. Good performances all around, and like I said, both of you know how to kick some ass. So if there's ever a side career, I would trust you in any sort of governmental role also. So if you ever decide, you know.
No, I'm going to my own rebel movement.
There you
so
go.
You can come and join that.
I think we need something like that. We need a third option. So
don't we?
Yeah, we do. This was
Do we have outfits? Can we have outfits?
We
I
could.
want like outfits, you know. So we need to think about that. Next time I speak to you, I want to know what our costumes are.
Okay, I'll start brainstorming, but I'm sure you're
Perfect.
probably the better fashionista than me. You know, I'm plate
No,
white tea here.
we've got to have function, and there have to be capes and
There you
helmets.
go. Ron, it's such fun talking to you. Been a longtime fan of your work, and you keep on doing good stuff, and always enjoyable to watch you on screen. So hopefully, get to talk to you
Thanks.
again.
Good luck with your Polish bride.
Yeah, well, next time I might talk to you, I might be hitched by surprise.
God willing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 39. I think it's time anyway. So
If you say so. If you say so. All right. You take care. Much
you
love.
too. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.